Let's go. All right, so I'm going to try to do the comments system. Whatever that ends up looking like, that's what it's going to be. Yes. Okay, let's see if I seem audible-ish. Hello, can I hear me? Seems fine. Okay. All right. Let's go at it then. Oops, not there. Okay. Okay, so I made a couple changes to the README. I guess that's it. So that's good. So, in that case, let's just crack open the site. I'm gonna see about doing like the front end portion of it first. So if we're here, let's say we're set up like this. All right. Oh my gosh. Oh, that came out pretty bad. Let's say we're set up like, oh gosh. Wow. Let's say we're set up like that, maybe. That was crazy when I got rid of that bar. Oh my goodness. My name is Josh as well. Oh, Josh twins. Yes. Yeah, good to meet you. I am a Josh. Yep. So I feel like it's probably going to be like maybe kind of a center button for view comments, I guess. So I have buttons right here, right? Next page and previous page inactive. All right. So we're going to have, yeah, those classes should probably also be IDs, but I'm not going to change those right now. Let's just put it in a to-do. The IDs. Okay. So, well, since this one's new, let's go ahead and make it an ID. ID equals view comments. And it says via comentarios. I think that's basically Spanish. I'm not going to worry about it too much. Okay. So that'll be a button that exists. What you should do for your Twitch VODs is cut it down to the important segments and name a proper title to gain interest. That is a good point. Yeah, that's the right way to think about it. Did a video editing class. Oh, that's really cool. Adobe Premiere. Oh, that sounds amazing. That sounds awesome. I am not sure if I ever installed a video editing program on here. Let's see what it says. It is installed, so I guess I intended to use it. Let me go ahead and close it again, though. I had forgotten that I had installed that. But, yep, there it is. Ready to use, I guess. It's not configured or anything. All right. Even edited my own videos with a GoPro from my job. Yeah, so what kind of videos? So these have the same exact thing, except right versus left. How many places do I have position fixed? Probably a lot. Maybe they should all have some class that says this is like an app button. Button is pretty redundant there. Let's just say app, maybe. That's not descriptive enough. How about UI control? Yeah. So then if we say button UI control, then we can put position fixed on all of them, and then we can do other things. And we can get rid of that, these places. All right. Okay, so the view comments is a UI control. So it should also have bottom. So this is view comments. Bottom 1EM, same. Okay, but this one should be centered. I think. Forty how many? So if its width is 6, then yeah, 47? I don't know, it took me a while to think of that. Okay. All right. So this one moved to the wrong place. Why did I do that? This one's still okay. All right. Language toggle. It says it's supposed to be in the top right. Because I didn't add the class to it. Okay, so there it is. Okay, so now how about this one? I guess 6 was probably less width than I really wanted. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I hit the link. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, so what width should it be? Maybe like 18? All right. So if the width is 18, then this should be 41, right? Okay, okay. So that's centered. All right. So then when you click on this guy, it should bring up the comments view box. Is that better? Yeah. Okay, so this guy needs to be like clickable, basically. I'm gonna do it on the left because this is gonna be like the important part. Okay. So let's do a section down here for viewing the comment. Okay. So it is a page element similar to these ones. So it'll be called view comments. Okay. And then I'm not going to add the translation for it just yet because I don't care as much about that. Show the comments view box right here. Cool. Which should probably be more like the ID. Okay, so now over here. Is that the first media? So maybe right around here. So this is going to be called div hash comments view box. Okay, so this again will be position fixed. might be more like 5px. Width, let's go with 80 VW. Height, 80 VH. Top will be 10 VH. Left will be 10 VW. What else? Oh, it definitely should probably have a background color, which I'm gonna go with kind of a very dark blue, I guess. Okay, so let's do, yeah, let's copy this one. Whoops. And go pretty dark with it, I think. Maybe start with 10. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Oh, and then, so it'll have to have a button to exit. To do add exit button. I'm gonna do that in a second. What's this extra one down here? Okay, let's look again. Okay, so there it is. That's the box. I think that color is a little too dark for me right now. I thought it might be. 15 maybe. Less saturation. Maybe a bit bluer. And this doesn't look great. Maybe 8, 6. I think maybe 6. To be honest, it could be. Is it good if it's a similar color? I don't think it is, but let me just see. I don't think that matters much. I think I'll go with those. It does look pretty plain with nothing in it. Seems like it might be a little too big as well. All right. So, I'm just going to bring this over here to copy it. So for the height, I decided I wanted 68, maybe. Okay. You know, that border, I might want to change that border. But I didn't change it just then, so maybe it's okay. Box shadow, 10, 7, 17. HSLA, 0 degrees, 53%, 14%, 0.7. I don't think it matters much. It's just a dark color. And over here, I decided to go with 203, 60, 19. Okay, I think that's all I changed. So let's add that exit button. And so then the exit button needs to have its own event listener, right? Which will just get rid of the comments view box. Comments stuff. Okay. So I'll put that there. Don't need that. Okay. So then all this will do is put the comments view box in there. Okay. So then the exit button it will say comment view box dot parent node dot remove child comments. That's it. I think. Okay, let's see what that looks like. All right, so I bring up the box. Oh, I can't see the button yet, of course. Of course, of course. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna say exit button dot text content equals exit. And then we're gonna have to actually style it. Shouldn't take long, I don't think. Okay, so, oh no, I still don't see it. Okay. Comments view box. It has the exit button that says exit. All right, so now we just need to spot it. Oh, there it is. Oh, and it did close it. Okay, okay, okay. So we're good. So let's style it. So I'm gonna say, nope, not this. Style this. All right, so it's, let's say color white. Let's say padding 1 EM. Oops. Padding 1 EM. Let's say background aqua. Okay. Display block. Width fit content. Margin 1 EM. Position relative. Left 1 VW. Just gonna throw it out over there, I suppose. That makes a certain amount of sense to me, I guess. Okay, so the color white doesn't really make sense if the background is aqua. Border radius. A little bit of a border radius there, and a box shadow. 5px, 5px, 5px black. Sure, sure, maybe. And then border 1px solid gray. Blue. Gray is okay. Maybe I'll start there. What is, I don't know what was popping up there. Okay. All right, what else do we want to say about it? All right, so that's our exit button. Cool. So now I'll just copy that directly into my file. All right. Cool. All right. So the next step is to see what the actual comments are going to look like that are in there. Okay, so I was thinking each comment probably has a text, of course. It has an author name, and I guess it has a date, probably. Let me grab a date here. Which string do we want? Okay. Oops. So let's do another one. And the dates could be like different dates, I guess. Okay. So just a few sample comments to start with. Let's put them up here. So we'll make I don't know, some kind of display for each comment, right? Uh-oh. If we do it that way, we won't get weird results if somebody puts HTML into the text. Okay, sure, we can do that. All right, what's our next step? Do it like that? That makes sense to me. Should we just do that? Oh, that's so interesting. Almost unfweetened. I have to agree, it is almost unfweetened. I don't know what that means, actually. Here, I'll look it up. Uh-oh. I don't really get it, but okay. All right. So here I'm going to say const parsed date equals date parse date. So I'm going to move these down. I'm going to say if parsed date, then I'm going to do these. I think there's some goofy JavaScript gotcha here. So I'll just put a comment. To do, check for some goofy JavaScript gotcha that I might have to look out for. There's likely some kind of gotcha, but whatever. All right. Okay. All right. Seems like a decent start, I guess. So, let's fix these. All right, so it says, wow, cool website. So let's not go with black. Let's make everything on the inside here white. Okay. And if there's an H3 in there, we still want it to be color white. All right. So these guys should probably have the class comment on them, I think. Okay. So let me start with what I've got here. Just died watching Mr. Humphrey. Oh, well, that sounds like a winner to me. I don't know Mr. Humphrey. All right, one sec. That's all I've got so far, so let's paste it in here. Okay. All right, so do they have those classes? Okay, so they have the class comment. And so we know it's a div.comment. Let's give it a background. I'm gonna say just a very slight background, like HSL maybe. Okay. Next item. Then let's put a little bit of margin on there. And a little bit of padding. Looks like a little too much padding at the top for some reason. All right. And then what do we want to do here? Let's copy that in. Is it to locale string? Let me see. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. All right. Wait a minute. What did I do? Hold on. It says date dot. So if, oh, no, it should be parsed date. My goodness. Parsed date. Okay. No. No. That was a goofy excuse me. Goofy JavaScript gotcha. I don't think it was the one I was thinking of. But man, was it a nasty one. There's that right? Yeah, that's better. Okay, I can live with that, I think. Nice editing skills. GoPro plus Premiere. Iconic. Interesting take. Let's chat. What the, what is it? What is it even saying? Oh my goodness. I should have had this in the freezer the whole time. Okay. So resident sleeper, huh? Alright, fair enough. Okay. Okay, so now we need to add the scroll bar. Now that there's a good amount of content there. All right, scroll bar it is. Let's see here. So we want this view box and auto. Yeah. Cool. That scroll bar is pretty ugly though. I don't remember how to style the scroll bar. Let me look this one up. Sure. Oh. Okay. All right, let's try some of these. I'm just going to put this over here for a sec. And let's style that. So it says scroll bar width thin. I'm not sure it needs to be thin, but maybe let's try that to start. Then it says scroll bar color. Is black not an option? Oh, we need two colors. Black on gray. Okay. Let's see what else we can do with scroll bars. I don't know if I need it to be thin. Let's see. I think I'm okay with it being regular. What about the gutter? All right, so let's look. So we're going to look at the gutter. Where's the gutter here? Oh. I don't think I need to worry about it. Keep that in mind if it does become important. I don't know this one. What is this one? Oh, cool. Wonderful. I think I need to use this one. Oh, it says limited availability. No Firefox? Oh, damn. I'm going to need to do this. This is not going to be part of the comments function, but it is going to be something I'm going to need. In fact, that's such a good one. Let me add it to the to-dos. All right. This is decent, I think. I'm okay with that. So, let me put these into here. So we want to say overflow auto, scroll bar color, black. All right, pretty good. All right, let's add in the thing for like adding a comment. the form for adding a comment. That'll go here. So const comment form equals this. Okay, for a form, pretty sure I'm going to want to write that in actual HTML. So we're going to have an input for the comment author, right? Have an input for, but this one's going to be a text area. There will be an input type equals submit. Okay. And then we'll put so we have a submit here somewhere. Actually, we have a lot. So right here, we add event listener for submit. We prevent default. So we're going to do something pretty similar. So we're going to go comment form. Oh, no. I'm just going to console log that at first, and then we'll just take a look. Yeah, I think so. Let's see how we're looking. Oh, I didn't put it on. So it should go on the comments view box. Okay, so here it is. Your name, your comment. Whoops. Is that how it is? Kind of an odd one then, maybe. Okay, so there's the submit. I guess there should be line breaks in there. This text area looks horrible. But yeah, so let's style this. There should be like some kind of um what do you call it? Like just a heading, I think. Yeah, that's better. Okay, let's add that. Time is it? I haven't been here that long. I've felt pretty productive, pretty in the zone, because this stuff actually gets kind of fun for me. A little bit. Okay, so this is going to be a form that is in the side of the inside of the div comments view box. Okay. Let's put a margin on there. I think it's got to be a little bit more than that. I don't remember exactly the styling of a text area. Let's see. So I'm not going to finish the comments feature tonight. I think I'm not even going to get to the back end at all because, it's past my bedtime. That's pretty much it. But I'll do the back end tomorrow, and that'll be awesome. Anyway, so rows, columns. So do you use rows, columns always? The default value for rows is 2. Uh, that looks a little better. Oh no, I got rid of my inspector style sheet. All right, well, let's put it back. Okay. Okay. So let's see. The size of this text is horribly small. How strange. Um, okay, where'd my inspector style sheet go again? Where I copy this time. Right, yeah, this is looking a little better. Hi, my name is Mr. Person. Yeah? Okay, so now when we hit submit, let's take a look. It should show up here somewhere. Okay, so we got a submit event. Do we want to do something with the target? Or what? Submitter? So we prevent default, console log, disable the button. Yeah, that would make sense, I think. And then they got the form fields. So these were on the submission event dot target. For some reason that was spread. Oh, interesting. Okay, so temp1 target. We can spread that. Ah, cool. Yeah, I'm okay with that, I think. And here we filtered to filter out the field set, so I don't have a field set on this one. This is a little ugly, but I'm about to do the same thing. All right, so whatever. So we'll go ahead and disable the button. Okay. Then I'm going to say form fields equals submit event target. I don't think I'm gonna bother to filter this time. So now I'm just gonna say sample comment push text form fields sub1 name fields sub0 date new date to JSON. Okay. So if I do that, so one thing I'm definitely noticing is that these comments are going to have to be added within their own comment area that's separated out from the form. Comment area reading area equals document create element div so the comments reading area is where these are going to go. And then this part is probably fine. Okay, let's see how much I've screwed up. Looks okay so far. All right, so now when you do this, I am going to also add that to the comments reading area. So let's not do this. Let's say const comment equals and then we'll say sample comments push comment. Okay, and then up here, this is going to become a named function so we can use it again. And so this will be display comment. So this will be const display comment equals okay, so now we're going to use display comment again down here. Okay, let's see how we're done. Let's see how we've done. Mr. Person. Hi. My name is really, really Mr. Person. Okay. Oh, shoot. No, input element. All right, so over here we used value, and I left that out. Okay. Look again. I'm a Mr. Person. There's no knight emoji? That's a shame. I'm Mr. Person, says Mr. Person. Now, is that the end of the front end? I'm not 100%. I'm gonna log off here soon. That's close to the end of the front end. I need to think for a second, though. I'm gonna step outside and take a breath of fresh air and grab a seltzer water beverage. Let's look at the news reports. What's a good win for everyone as text scammers lost their cloud server? Darn. All right, I'll be right back. All right. Well, there's a lot more to do. There is a lot more to do. There is a lot more to do. I'm not going to get to any of it, I don't think. Irritated Baseball 4QRH. Thanks for whoa. I distracted myself. Thanks for chatting. I'm going to try to find somebody to raid. I think I've raided like once, but many times I've thought, oh, I should just raid. Okay, I'm going to actually try it this time. So I'm going to go on here and try to find someone. Let's see what's up. I am going to choose someone. Probably not even someone I'm at all familiar with, but let's see. Minecraft. All right, I'm raiding out to Minecraft. Let me see if I can remember how you do it. So I go over here to raid. And now I put in the name. It says it's called Galoop. Looks like it's a VTuber. Minecraft. All right, here we go. Start. And that's it. And so, I mean, yeah, so that was it. So I'll be back tomorrow. There's a lot more that I could do on this front end. I mean, it's obviously not good yet. But for tomorrow, I'm going to go to the back end. And then once the back end's ready, I'll try and bring it all together. I mean, this isn't... I mean, it's kind of bad, I guess, but it's a start. It's a start, I think. So anyway, what's the raid thing? Oh, okay, so here we go. Raid now.